Numbers chapter 13, 14, and 15. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Send thou men, that they may search the land of Canaan, which I give unto the children of Israel. Of every tribe of their fathers shall ye send a man, every one a ruler among them. And Moses, by the commandment of the Lord, sent them from the wilderness of Paran. And all those men were the heads of the children of Israel. And these were their names: the tribe of Reuben, Shemua the son of Zachor; of the tribe of Simeon, Shaphat the son of Hori; the tribe of Judah, Caleb the son of Jephunneh; of the tribe of Issachar, Igal the son of Joseph; of the tribe of Ephraim, Oshea the son of Nun; of the tribe of Benjamin, Palti the son of Raphu; the tribe of Zebulun, Gadiel the son of Sadi; and the tribe of Joseph, namely the tribe of Manasseh, Gadi the son of Susa; and of the tribe of Dan, Amiel the son of Gemali; of the tribe of Asher, Sethur the son of Michael; and of the tribe of Naphtali, Nabdi the son of Vosphi; and of the tribe of Gad, Guel the son of Makkah. And these are the names of men which Moses sent to spy out the land. And Moses called Oshea the son of Nun, Jeshoiah, and Moses sent them to spy out the land of Canaan. And he said unto them, Get you up this way southward, and go up into the mountain, and see the land, what it is, and the people that dwelleth therein, whether they be strong or weak, few or many, and what the land is that they dwell in, whether it be good or bad, and what cities they be that they dwell in, whether in tents or in strongholds, and what the land is, whether it be fat or lean, whether there be wood therein or not. And be ye of good courage, and bring of the fruit of the land. Now the time was at the time of the first ripe grapes. And they went up, and they searched the land from the wilderness of Zin unto Rehob, as men come to Hamath. And they ascended by the south, and came unto Hebron, where Ahimi and Shishai and Talmai, the children of Anak, were. Now Hebron was built 7 years before Zon in Egypt. And they came into the brook Eshcol, and they cut down from thence a branch with one cluster of grapes, and they bare it between two upon a shaft. And they brought of the pomegranates and the figs. The place was called the brook Eshcol, because the cluster of grapes the children of Israel cut down from thence. And they returned from searching the land after 40 days, and they went and came to Moses and to Aaron and to all the congregation of Israel, and unto the wilderness of Paran, to Kadesh, and brought back word unto them and all the congregation. They showed him the fruit of the land, and they told him and said, We come into the land whither thou sentest us, and surely it floweth with milk and honey, and this is the fruit of it. Nevertheless, the people be strong that dwell in the land, and the cities are walled and very great. And moreover, we saw the children of Anak there. The Amalekites dwell in the land of the south, and the Hittites and the Jebusites and the Amorites dwell in the mountains, and the Canaanites dwell by the sea and by the coast of Jordan. And Caleb stilled the people before Moses, and said, Let us go up at once and possess it, for we are well able to overcome it. But the men that went up with him said, We not be able to go up against these people, for they are stronger than we. And they brought up an evil report of the land which they had searched unto the children of Israel, saying, The land, though we have gone to search it, is a land that eateth up the inhabitants thereof. And all the people that we saw in it are men of great stature. And there we saw giants, the son of Anak, which come of the giants. And we were in our own sight as grasshoppers, and so were we in their sight. Numbers chapter 14. And all the congregation lifted up their voice and cried, and the people wept that night. And all the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron. And the whole congregation said unto them, Would God that we had died in the land of Egypt? Or would God have we died in this wilderness? And wherefore hath the Lord brought us into this land, to fall by the sword, that our wives and our children should be a prey? Were it not better for us to return into Egypt? And they said one to another, Let us make a captain, and let us return into Egypt. Then Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the assembly of the congregation of the children of Israel. And Joshua the son of Nun, Caleb the son of Jephunneh, which were in them that searched the land, rent their clothes. And they spake unto the company of the children of Israel, saying, The land which we passed through to search it, it is an exceeding good land. If the Lord delight in us, then he will bring us into this land, and give it to us, a land which floweth with milk and honey. Not only Only rebel not ye against the Lord, neither fear ye the people of the land, for they are bread for us. Their defense is departed from them, and the Lord is with us. Fear them not. But all the congregation bade stone them with stones. And the glory of the Lord appeared in the tabernacle of the congregation before the children of Israel. And the Lord said unto Moses, How long will this people provoke me? And how long will it be ere they believe me? For all the signs which I have showed among them. I will smite them with the pestilence, and disinherit them, and I will make thee greater nation and mightier than they. And Moses said unto the Lord, Then the Egyptians shall hear it, for thou broughtest up this people in might from among them. And they will tell it to the inhabitants of this land, for they have heard that this Lord art among this people, that thou, Lord, art seen face to face, and that thy cloud standeth over them, and goest before them by daytime in a pillar of a cloud and a pillar of fire by night. Now if thou shalt kill all these people as one man, then the nations which have heard of the fame of thee will speak, saying, Because the Lord was not able to bring this people into the land which he sware unto them, therefore he slain them in the wilderness. And now I beseech thee, let not the power of my Lord be great, according to thou hast spoken, saying, The Lord is longsuffering, and of great mercy, forgiving iniquity and transgression, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children to the third and the fourth generation. Pardon, I beseech thee, the iniquity of this people, according to the greatness of thy mercy, and as thou hast forgiven this people from Egypt even until now. And the Lord said, I have pardoned according to thy word. But as truly as I live, all the earth shall be filled with the glory of the Lord. Because all those men which have seen my glory and my miracles which I did in Egypt and wilderness, and have tempted me now these 10 times, and have not hearkened to my voice. Surely they shall not see the land which I swear unto their fathers, neither shall any of them that provoked me see it. But my servant Caleb, because he hath another spirit with him, and hath followed me fully, him will I bring into the land whereinto he went, and his seed shall possess it. Now the Amalekites and the Canaanites dwelt in the valley. Tomorrow turn you, and get you into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying, How long shall I bear with this evil congregation which murmur against me? I've heard the murmurings of the children of Israel, which they murmur against me. Say unto them, As I truly live, saith the Lord, as ye have spoken in mine ears, so will I do to you. Your carcasses shall fall in this wilderness, and there were numbered of you, according to your whole number, from 20 years old and upward, which have murmured against me. Doubtless ye shall not come into the land, concerning which I swear to make you dwell therein, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh, Joshua the son of Nun. But your little ones, which ye said should be a prey, them will I bring in, and they shall know the land which ye have despised. But as for you, your carcasses, they shall fall in this wilderness. And your children shall wander in the wilderness 40 years, and bear your whoredoms, until your carcasses be wasted in the wilderness. And after the number of days in which ye search the land, even 40 days, each day for a year, shall ye bear for your iniquities. Even 40 years shall ye know my breach of promise. As the Lord has said, I will surely do it unto this evil congregation that are gathered together against me. In this wilderness they shall be consumed, and there they shall die. And the men which Moses sent to search the land, who returned and made all the congregation to murmur against him by bringing up a slander on the land, even those men that did bring up the evil report on the land, died by the plague before the Lord. But Joshua the son of Nun, Caleb the son of Jephunneh, which were the men that went to search the land, live still. And Moses told these things unto all the children of Israel, and the people mourned greatly. And they rose up in the morning, and gat them up into the top of the mountain, saying, Lo, we be here, and we go up into a place which the Lord hath promised, for we have sinned. And Moses said, Wherefore now do ye transgress the commandment of the Lord? But it shall not prosper. Go not up, for the Lord is not among you, that you be not smitten before your enemies. For the Amalekites and the Canaanites are there before you, and ye shall fall by the sword, because ye have turned away from the Lord. Therefore the Lord will not be with you. But they presumed to go up into the hill. Nevertheless, the ark of the covenant of the Lord, and Moses departed not out of the camp. Then the Amalekites came down, and the Canaanites which dwelt in that hill, and smote them, and discomfited them, even unto Hormah. Numbers chapter 15. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come into the land of your habitations which I give you, and I'll make an offering by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering, a sacrifice to perform a vow, or in freewill offering, or in solemn feast, to make a sweet savour unto the Lord, or the herd, or the flock. Then shall he that offereth his offering unto the Lord bring a meat offering of a 10th dill of flour, mingled with the 4th part of a hin of oil. And the 4th part of a hin of wine for a drink offering shall thou prepare with the burnt offering for a sacrifice, one for lamb, or for a ram that thou shalt prepare for a meat offering, 2/10 dills of flour mingled with the 3rd part of a hin of oil. And for a drink offering thou shalt offer the 3rd part of a hin of wine, for a sweet savour unto the Lord. And when thou preparest a bullock for a burnt offering, or for a sacrifice in performing a vow, or peace offerings unto the Lord, then shall he bring with a bullock a meat offering of 3/10 dills of flour mingled with half a hin of oil. And thou shalt bring for a drink offering half a hin of wine, for an offering made by fire of a sweet savour unto the Lord. Thus shall it be done for one bullock, or for one ram, or for a lamb, or a kid, according to the number that ye shall prepare, so shall ye do to every one according to their number. All that are born of the country shall do these things after this manner, in offering, an offering made by fire of sweet savour unto the Lord. And if a stranger sojourn with you, or whosoever be among you in your generations, and will offer an offering made by fire of a sweet savour unto the Lord as ye do, so shall he do. One ordinance shall be, both for you of the congregation, and also for the stranger that sojourneth with you, an ordinance forever in your generations. As ye are, so shall the stranger be before the Lord. One law and one manner shall be for you, and for the stranger that sojourneth with you. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye come into the land whither I bring you, then it shall be that when ye eat of the bread of the land, ye shall offer up a heave offering unto the Lord. You shall offer up a cake of the first of your dough, for a heave offering. As you heave the offering of the threshing floor, so shall ye heave it. Of the first of your dough shall ye give unto the Lord as a heave offering for your generations. And if ye have erred and not observed all these commandments which the Lord has spoken unto Moses, even all that the Lord has commanded you by the hand of Moses, from the day that the Lord commanded Moses, and henceforth among your generations, then it shall be, if aught be committed by ignorance without the knowledge of the congregation, that all the congregation shall offer one young bullock for his burnt offering, for a sweet savour unto the Lord, with his meat offering for his drink offering according to the manner, and one kid of the goats for a sin offering. And the priest shall make atonement for all the congregation of the children of Israel. And it shall be forgiven them, for it is ignorance. And they shall bring their offering, a sacrifice made by them to the Lord, and their sin offering before the Lord for their ignorance. And it shall be forgiven all the congregation of the children of Israel, and the stranger that sojourneth among them, seeing all the people were in ignorance. And if any soul sin through ignorance, then he shall bring a she-goat of the first year for a sin offering. And the priest shall make atonement for the soul that sinneth ignorantly. When he sinneth by ignorance before the Lord to make atonement for him, it shall be forgiven him. Ye shall have one law for him that sinneth through ignorance, both for him that is born among the children of Israel, and for the stranger that sojourneth among them. But the soul that doeth aught presumptuously, whether he be born in the land or a stranger, the same reproacheth the Lord, and that soul shall be cut off from among his people, because he hath despised the word of the Lord, and hath broken his commandment. That soul shall utterly be cut off. His iniquity shall be upon him. And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day. And they found him gathering sticks, brought him unto Moses and Aaron and to the congregation. And they put him inward, because it was not declared what should be done to him. And the Lord said unto Moses, The man shall surely be put to death. All the congregation shall stone him with stones without the camp. And all the congregation brought him in without the camp, and stoned him with stones, and he died, as the Lord commanded Moses. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations. And they put upon the fringe of the borders a riband of blue. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that you may look upon it, and remember the commandments of the Lord, and do them, that ye seek not after your own hearts, and after your own eyes, which ye use to go a-whoring, that ye remember and do all my commandments, and be holy unto your God. I am the Lord your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt, to be your God. I am the Lord your God.